In this exercise video, we're going to be going through a decompression exercise for your lumbar spine or your lower back. This is great for trying to take those vertebrae that might be smushed together and pinching nerves and trying to separate them to get more fluid and blood flow between them and help decompress any nerve irritation. What we want to do is get a pillow and a countertop that we can easily have enough room to lean on that countertop. Stable surface like countertop is always ideal, but if you have a better space that's like a dining room table, that can work as well as long as it's stable. So put a pillow right on the front edge of your countertop. Then you're going to get your front of your thighs fully touching, and then we're going to lean down onto our elbows, letting the pillow give you a little bit of padding around the top of the countertop so you don't feel like anything is digging in. And then from here, keeping your knees bent, you're going to slowly let your body weight hang heavy over the edge of the table, and we're just giving yourself a little bit of support with your elbows, and we're just letting our butt kind of sink down, and you can see how it kind of pulls open that spine of the lower back. And if you start feeling like, ooh, I'm getting a little tugging right at this spot, then just hang out there and use your feet to help support you with any body weight as much as you can. And if it starts to release and feel better, then you can let it sink in a little bit more and gradually just let gravity pull your butt towards the floor to open up the spine. I'm keeping the front part of my pelvic bone in contact with the front edge of the countertop at all times to make sure I'm keeping a very isolated amount of motion happening. So this is where the pillow, you can pat it there more so on the corner if you need a little bit better support because of the surface being too pointy. But you're just going to slowly let your butt sag as you support yourself on your elbows. And obviously your knees are bending, so hopefully you have enough space underneath to be able to let the knees bend. But if let's say you have a board here, front of the countertop, you can keep the knees back farther and still get the same thing. So if you can't be forward here, that's okay. The thighs can be more straight up and down, and you still get the same amount of traction and decompression. You want to hold that for short periods of time and do repetition. So use the parameters you've been prescribed by your physical therapist. And we want to think slow, gentle, and light with this because we don't want to be forceful if things are really irritated.